What's up, everybody? It's Jason24CF for EventHubs.com here at Youmacon 2013 with Apex D1. Sir, how are you?
A pleasure. I'm doing fine. Great event.
I was about to ask you about that Youmacon. What do you think about it so far? I mean, I'm loving it. Are you loving it?
Yeah, absolutely. This is our second time actually working with Youmacon staff. The Smash event was ran really well. It looks like the FGC events were really fun. I actually heard, as far as entrants are concerned, Melee and Brawl were in second and third place as far as getting the most amount of entrants that signed up, which is pretty good.
And I heard that as well. And since you mentioned that, I want to talk about the fact that, for example, there's a grand finals right now, and the Justice taking place.
Yes.
Over to the left or right of it, whichever way you're looking, Smash is taking place, and that crowd was far more hype than the Injustice crowd.
Yep.
Why is it that Smash is not getting the respect in the FGC, so to say?
Well, you know, a lot of the people that are in part of the Smash community usually were typecasted as just young, immature kids, and because of that, you know, most people, I guess, don't want to deal with us. When you look at the FGC, you see a lot of people that are usually like young adults or adults, and people would be more inclined to hang around those people. Like, they'll think that if they go to the Smash community, they're just going to deal with a lot of little kids. And the funny thing is, in the Smash community, our demographic's pretty wide. We'll go from like 14 all the way to maybe like 28, 30 even. But there are a lot of young kids that play the game because, you know, Nintendo characters, what do you expect?
And I mean, I feel it should get its just due because Evo, while I don't know much about it, seeing the grand finals in Evo had me hyped. I mean, and then seeing the crowd reaction, I wished myself I made the trip out to Vegas, but unfortunately, you know, I had some obligations that I couldn't make it. But now with the new Smash game coming out, there's new characters being mentioned all the time. Is there some information that you know about the new game and such?
Well, the thing is, I heard that we're actually probably going to have MLG. I don't know if you heard, but MLG and Nintendo might be talking, and we might have something going on with Smash 4 next year. And the thing is, I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, so, you know, if MLG is going to have Nintendo next year, right? Does this mean that Smash 4 just might release early next year? I don't know.
Possibility. So there's a possibility of Smash being on the MLG tournament, but no other fighting games.
Yeah.
So that in itself is an accomplishment because Smash should be on in all fighting games. They're trying to get back into it. As you know, there's chaos, confusion, people doing their own things. They want leagues and so on and so forth. So that would be a good step for the Smash community.
Absolutely.
What's the next Smash event coming up, so to say?
Well, let's see. I believe next week there's going to be an event held by RG, that's Revolution Gaming, and it's going to be held at the same venue where they host the ECT events in Morristown, New Jersey. So they're going to be hosting an FGC event there with Smash there as well. I know Alucard NY, you guys all know him, really great Marvel player. He's hosting his 6th annual Revival of Melee tournament, and this is, I believe, going to be on the 3rd weekend of November, November 19th. It's going to be like a 2-day weekend, and the story behind that tournament basically was he was hosting like an event, and it was just a regular local, but out of nowhere a bunch of out-of-staters decided to come, and it blew up into this big event. And the funny thing is, the reason he called it Revival of Melee because that was around the time when Brawl was really popular, so people thought the game was dead, but I guess, you know, it was like a Melee revival. But yeah, that's where I'm going to be for this month. Yeah, so far.
And if someone wants to reach out to you and contact you, how would they go about that?
Okay, let's see. You could hit me up on Twitter at XD1X. I also have a Tumblr at XD1X on Tumblr, Instagram XD1X, and YouTube at D1MX. Yeah.
Appreciate your time, sir. We had a good time. Also, one other thing. Frankie G was coming over here and talking some stuff about the rave. What was that about?
Well, you know, I'm just going to say, man, the rave was pretty crazy. We had a lot of great music. I know you probably have some pictures of me going crazy over there as well. It was really good. The only thing that happened when it first started, it was pretty scary because I guess something happened to somebody and it seemed like they passed out. Maybe they were over exhausted, so we had to get EMT to get them out. But, it was funny. I tweeted that out to my people, and they were like, wait, somebody got carried out by EMT? This is a real party. So I was like, you know what? I just might stick around. But other than that, I'm not going to give too many details because, what happens at a rave stays at the rave.
Yeah, what I know with the guy was he had a seizure. Yeah,
wow.
he had a seizure, but he's doing fine.
Okay.
EMT, the Youmacon staff, they took care of him, so he's all good. So, again, what happens at the rave stays at the rave. We out.
Right.